I went from 100 kilos to 75 kilos. Then I built some muscle and lost another 5 kilos. So that was like 30 kilos in 8 months. And I successfully maintained the weight for the last 13 years. And ever since that, I've helped dozens of ambitious professional men and women lose the weight, but also maintain it for life. So in this video, I'll help you break down how to lose the weight and keep it off, even if you feel like your self-control is out of proportions, you feel like you have no energy after work. When you are at work, you feel like you're not feeling confident talking with clients and doing presentations, and you're missing out on a lot of career opportunities, and you're at your heaviest weight at you ever been. You're feeling breathless, you hate how you look in the mirror and pictures, and you feel like you are not recognizing who you are anymore. So if you just make sure that you stay to the end of this video, there are a lot of mindset shift and other tricks that I'm going to share with you that can help you spark that motivation to keep the weight off. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell to get notified whenever I'm making a new video about weight loss advice. So before anything, we need to address all the bullshit that's around people who are claiming themselves as fitness experts, because the first thing they are telling you when you're trying to lose weight is just cutting out food groups. And the problem with that is food groups, they are essential if you want to have a balanced and sustainable lifestyle. If you're someone who are feeling that you are constantly going in on yo-yo dieting, where you are, for example, following water fasting, and then you feel like you are trying like cutting all the carbs, and you feel like you're also just using intermittent fasting where you are just not eating anything for like a couple of days. The problem is that you are just not setting you up for success, because you essentially cutting out all the carbs, and carbs are very important for you to help you not only improve your energy levels as an ambitious professional who need that sustainable energy level to talk with clients when you are at work and also perform, and you also need energy levels after work. So if you feel like you are like afternoon, you are crashing your energy levels because you are just not making sure you're getting enough carbs. There are fast digestible carbs giving you a boost of energy. There are, for example, slowly digestible carbs. There's like whole wheat pasta that's going to sustain your energy levels throughout the day. And another thing that you've been struggling with is, for example, you are very low in protein. Protein is essentially one of the most important and also toughest macronutrients to break down, because the more high protein you have in your diet, the faster you will lose weight, because protein is essentially just a way for you to make sure you are building more muscle. So when you're in a calorie deficit and trying to lose weight, your body has two options. It either burns all the fat or it burns all the muscle. So if you're just keeping all the protein, for example 45 of your daily calories coming from protein, you are essentially just burning off all the fat that you have, and that's going to help you if you are combining it with strength training, focusing on progressive overload, mind muscle connection, compound movement and isolation movements. Then you're going to have a very tall muscular body where you are building the shoulders, the upper part of your chest, have a small waist and big thighs. Then you're going to have that crisp like hourglass figure. So you're going to melt all the fat, and then you just have a lean, tall, muscular body at the end. I'd love to know, what is your biggest takeaway so far? Just comment below and let me know. Another thing that you are probably not aware of is that when you're trying to lose weight, you're not able to spot reduce fat from certain areas of your body. You need a calorie deficit that needs to be, for example, you have the maintenance calories you figured out through a macro calculator, and then you reduce that with 200 or 300 calories, and then you sustain that calorie deficit for a period of time until the body's just dropping fat all around your body. So some people, just like myself, I have more tendency to have more fat on my face, and then the last place that I am holding on fat is just my love handles, my stomach, my abs, my thighs. So for yourself, you just need to be patient, and if you want to accelerate your fat loss with 1 to 2 pounds a week, you need to adjust your diet so you are breaking through the plateaus, and also make sure you are, for example, adjusting the how many steps you are taking a day, like 6,000 steps, and if you're reaching a breakthrough like plateau, you need to adjust it with 2,000 steps, even more, so it's 8,000 steps a day. And then you can also throw in cardio session on a stationary bike like 4 times a week, like 20 minutes, heart rate 120, 150, because if you are just dabbling around and you're not pushing yourself enough, you're not going to burn as many calories as possible. If you're ready to finally lose the weight for good and become the most healthiest version of yourself, just like you saw with the transformation pictures in the beginning of the video, there's a link in the description and also in the comment section where you can click that and apply for coaching with me, and we'll see if we are fit together, and I'll just help you build a game plan to lose the weight and maintain it for good. Bye.